Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he understands the SEC is a line of scrimmage league. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Gun, it's Compton. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one, if they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways, they were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Finds the tight end. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man, knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
Looking left. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Harris will throw. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Selling the fake. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Hurricanes are marching down the field. Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Finds his target. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy play.
Makes the catch, and he's free. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
2nd down to the air. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And right down the middle. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Compton. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The fake and wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Look out! And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got a man. It's Miller.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Straight ahead, it's Compton. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Out wide right, it's Wingo. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. We've played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Sells to fake. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Taylor wants to throw. Stepping to the right. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Rush right in his face. He throws one to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in 1 single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that now, this guy's 2nd sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up into this one. He said, nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today ready to wreck this game. He is having an outstanding day right now on defense.
He'll slide, and it's a good pickup on that one.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. Well, wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rolls right. got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. To my athlete versus yours, the defense won that battle.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Harris back to pass. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown Rebels. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll take the penalty and move them back. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Running inside. It's Compton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Compton. He's got the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Canes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Booster, ready. Flag 14.
Harris will throw. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field.
He caught it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Back's looking for the goal line. And he will score! Touchdown, Canes!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to establish the run. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
3rd and long right here. Off play action. Buying a little time to his left. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Harris back to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Hurricanes will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sells to run, looking to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Number 22, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Taylor wants to throw it. Rush is on, and they got it. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the number 16 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's the Hokies able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
And how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got it backed up right where they want them. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Caught, it's Gilbert. Breaks free, and it's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They'll run it. At the 35, he's got room. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Taylor wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And here comes the offense on second down. Runs for the tackle. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's going for the big play. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
The Canes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Harris will throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. That developed and took time, and they were pursuing, and they weren't able to get him initially. So you got dudes huffing.
And he's in! Touchdown, Hurricanes! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive.
It's a running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Hits inside. It's Compton. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Left side, it's Mueller. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Harris back to pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quick give. It's Compton. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Gilbert. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Fakes the grab right along the back of the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Pratt. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the lone running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Play action with Lewis. Flush to the left. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Working the ground game. Fighting off the defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Lewis. Between the hashes, it's Pratt. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Lewis to throw. Buys time to his left. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's got enough. Here's a little room there. The 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Harris will throw. Out wide left, it's Moore. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Powers through the defender. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh center down's going to the air. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Left side is Compton. At the 20, he's got space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
That is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Throw it. Lewis. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their fifth sack given up of the game.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lewis wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Smith. Got him right there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Motion from the back. Lewis to throw for it on fourth. Moving out to the right. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Harris back to pass. Out wide left, it's Compton. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays, and
oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He is in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Play fake, Lewis. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Here's Lewis to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Finds a crease at the 20. On the stop.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Lewis unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. The handoff. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They're still firing away even with this lead. Going downfield for the big play. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.